on a disk floating through space with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE. Welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what having the norovirus has apparently done to my voice. Well, let's just get out of the way. The Flerf has ran because, you know, I'm fucking terrifying. He strung me along, basically. He got me to agree to do something, read some evidence that he had, and then agreed that he would come to the debate. Even like 2 hours ago, we had a conversation on the phone where he gave me his word he would be here, but now he sent me a big spiel about how he doesn't want to play to my ego or whatever. Basically, it's I got scared that people were going to see me be a moron, so I'm not going to go and talk to the big bad FTFE. So instead, let's just have a little catch up because I have been away. First off, I had a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, a bit of mental health crisis due to being in chronic pain and struggling with decision about losing my leg. And then whilst I was coming around with that, I was starting to feel better. I then caught norovirus and have been, the last week, very, very ill. In fact, I managed to capture some live footage from my house for you guys of over the past week. And I thought you might want to see it. So here is some live footage from my house over the last week. So just have a look at this.
Ooh, one down. I know somebody who won't be having any.
I'm starting to feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna.
Oh boy, that means I win. I get to eat.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh my God! My insides are on fire! No, please, no more, no more.
Dad, I'm scared.
Get the phone. Call 911. Lois, Lois, get in here. Okay. I think it's all gone. I think it's... I don't want to... Peter, I need you to hold my ears.
So yeah, that was exactly what my house looked like over the last week, and funnily enough, it's not actually that much of an exaggeration. The first night it happened, my daughter came through to us. I think it was last Sunday night, or maybe last Monday night. Yeah, like a week ago. She came through to us and woke my wife and I up, and she's like, "Mom, Dad, I've been ill." So, you know, being the parents, we get up and go to look, go to deal with it, and we both just kind of stood there and looked at what had happened because it was everywhere. It was everywhere, guys. Like, it was on her bed. It was on her walls. It was on her floor. It was on her lampshade. It was in the hallway leading to the toilet. It was like on the toilet, in the toilet, around the toilet, on the sink, on the cabinet, on the light switch. I mean, I've never seen so much vomit in my life, guys. And then it just spread throughout the family. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Maybe Anthony Riley. In fact, yeah, I'd quite like Anthony Riley to have to deal with that because, and I would like, if possible, the next words that I'm going to say to be clipped and passed to Sleeping Warrior because he ignores me in general. So I don't have any way of like commenting on his things because I'm blocked and everything. So this next bit is to be clipped and sent to Anthony Riley. Sleeping Warrior, the flat earther, Anthony Riley, has become a child predator. I'm going to repeat that. Sleeping Warrior, Anthony Riley, has become a child predator. I would like that to be clipped and sent to him. I said that live in front of the hundreds of people watching here. And I'm not ashamed because Anthony Riley, Sleeping Warrior, the flat earther, has become a child predator. And I would love to see him try and sue me for saying that. Yeah. So a little bit of update on what's going on. I am back, nearly to full strength dealing with things there and getting my videos ready. I've got a video ready to record tomorrow, which is called The Flat Earthers Keep Getting Arrested. You won't believe why. Then I've got a brief video that I'm producing called Flat Earther Becomes Child Predator. I'm going to do a full video on that. There's a new episode of my level debunk come along with Brainy Beaver that I'm going to be working on. Also going to be doing a massive rebrand for the channel, new graphics and everything, new banner and new channel art and stuff. I'm coming back in force, and I'm also now working on a little collaboration with Simon Dan as well. I've sent him the idea for what I want to do, which is going to be debunking Mitchell from Australia's Flat Earth School. I know I haven't been around a massive amount in the past couple of months. I've dealt with stuff, guys, and hopefully I'm through that now, and I should be back. Obviously, there's no debate tonight, but on Wednesday I have a debate confirmed with Wendell Werner about gravity and stuff. And then I have another debate on Friday confirmed against Tony Naum, who you may have seen on MC Toon's channel in a dumpster fire against PhD Tony. So, yeah. In case anyone's wondering why I said that about Sleeping Warrior, and I'll say it again, Sleeping Warrior, Anthony Riley, the Flat Earther, has become a child predator. I'd like that to be, I've said that on record several times now. Please try and sue me for defamation, Riley. I'd love you to do it, actually. In fact, if you contact me, I'll give you my address so that you can try and sue me for defamation, because Sleeping Warrior, Anthony Riley, has become a child predator. And I will say it over and over. And I will be covering that. Okay, so, yeah. I'm back. I'm sorry that there's no debate tonight. There's 2 other debates coming up this week and a new video as well. I've got a couple of super chats there. I've got Skits Crasher for $2. Says, hope you're feeling better, my friend. Get in there. Get in there. Thank you very much. Tommy Gonvold for 20 Nokia says, fight the bad bug. Yeah. There's other viruses in the world. Not just coronavirus, but norovirus. And that one's fucking horrible. And then I've got 2 $50 super chats from Signastep. You fucking amazing person, you. Thank you. Says, love the puking and love Skip Cat. And more puking and more Skip Cat, please. No more puking. Honestly, I had enough puking to last me like 7 lifetimes over the past week, and I wouldn't wish that on absolutely anybody. Now, there isn't really much else to say tonight, really, because the idea was to have a debate with the man with 4 first names, Montez Chavez Hugo Oscar. He asked me, or he said that he would debate me on the condition that I read a book that he sent me. And I think I'd like to share that book with you. It may be one that you've seen before. I'm going to have to just scroll up a bit to get to where it is so I can show it. It's called World Beyond the Poles. And it's a book that apparently describes the physical continuity of the universe being like everything has land and sea and is connected, and almost like a Thor type way. Here it is. Right. And I wanted to show it to you guys so that you could see the kind of stupidity that we generally have to deal with. Where is it? Come on. Here we go. My computer's also being a bit slow, so bear with me. So, yeah, this book is called World Beyond the Poles, and is one of the worst bits of flat Earth evidence that I've ever come across. Here we go. Let's get this up, and we can have a brief look at what we're looking at here. So I asked, I asked him if he wanted to debate, and he started sending me a bunch of crap with no context, which is the usual flat Earth nonsense. And this is one of the main bits of evidence that he sent me. And it's a book by F. Armadio Giannani, and the enclosed pages contain the first and only description of the realistic universe of land, water, oxygen, and vegetation, where human and other forms of animal life abound. This is not a work of fiction, nor is it a technical analysis of anything. It is a simple recital of fact which transcends the most elaborate fiction ever conceived. It projects man's first understanding of the factual and endless universe, which contains human life throughout its vast length and width, regardless of all abstract theory to the contrary. Now, to break down that bit of word salad there takes a few goes. But basically, this is a book that describes ways to reach the moon, the sun, other realms and everything by going to the North or South Pole. Yeah, you did hear that right. And there's a couple of images that I wanted to show you guys to kind of get this across, because I'm convinced that this book, which, remember, was presented to me as some flat earth evidence, actually helped Marvel come up with a lot of the concepts for how Asgard and the Nine Realms exists within the MCU. Because it's absolutely hilarious. One of the most interesting things about this book, however, is that it not once describes the Earth as being flat. In fact, mentions that the Earth is a globe several times. Here we go. So this is one of the routes that you get to go to the South Pole, and there is apparent land to the sky. Literally land that takes you to the sky. Any part of Earth's luminiferous outer sky, as proven, is just another star or planet. So the higher up you go, you just go to no other planets, which is kind of what we say, but it's... I find it hard to even describe what this book actually is trying to say, because it's so all over the place and complete and utter nonsense. If anyone would like a copy of this, which was going to be the Flat Earthers Evidence, then I would happily provide it to them. It's a good read, a good, funny, bit of fiction. Where's the image I wanted to show you? I should have prepared this. I wasn't expecting to have to go through this nonsense. I thought I might actually have a debate with a man who keeps his word. Of course, there's 139 pages of nonsense here. 2,000 miles over land beyond the North Pole. So literally, there's bits where you go to the North Pole and go through it, and it takes you to other places like the moon. I'm not kidding. That's literally what this book says. Maybe the images weren't in this PDF. Yeah, well, I'll pass that to anyone who wants to see it. But there's a thing with Flat Earth right now where the debaters are gone. No one wants to debate the Flat Earth. The only people that will even attempt to kind of converse with you about Flat Earth are complete and utter trolls that, don't really want the debate, or people that just want to, have an argument on Facebook. It's getting harder and harder to find flat earthers to bring on the show and embarrass. But I've got a few lined up, and there's always going to be stupid. We've got another super chat. We've got Nathan Shiro for $2 says hi, hello, thank you. And then we got Balthazar 228499 says, wait, what's going on with your leg? Glad the norovirus is more under control. It's brutal. I have talked about my leg before. Basically, I've got an injury that it's unfixable. I spend my life, walking around my house. I have to use a walking stick to get around. I've got a lot of damage to my knee. I've had pins and stuff put in, and they didn't work. And basically, the prognosis is that I will never get the use of my leg back the way it was, and I'm going to have chronic pain the rest of my life. So came to the decision that losing the leg and getting a prosthetic would be the better way forward for me having a decent quality of life, being able to move, and for my mental health. So, that's what's happening. I am going to be losing my leg at some point in the near future, and it's a very scary prospect, and it's worried me. Stellarium Celestia says, does it talk about how to reset Atlas without fucking things up? Honestly, it's one of the most confusing books of evidence that I've ever seen, considering it doesn't contain any evidence and was presented to me as the main case of the guy's evidence. But anyway, he ran away. Even after speaking to me a couple hours ago and giving me his word, he then sent me, I'll read it to you. Mr. McNiel, I'm sorry I put you through the trouble of setting up a debate with me regarding the shape of the Earth. The truth of the matter is I'm not willing to feed your ego attending it. It's not about my ego. Well, maybe a little bit, but everyone's got an ego. It's about the conversation. But then he says, why is it so important for you to disprove me or any other person who disagrees with the geocentric model? Simple, because saying the Earth is flat is not okay. It's a lie. It is a lie that people are telling to children. It is a lie that needs to be countered with actual science and facts. So anyone that says that the Earth isn't a rotating globe is going to face me asking questions for them to confirm that. Unfortunately, whenever I try to get them to come on, they run away. He says, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if the Earth is round or if it's flat. What I do know is there's a lot of information out there found for those to be seeking. Yeah, there is a lot of information. All of it tells you that the Earth is a globe that rotates. I would be one of the latter. Let's agree to disagree. No, I'm never going to agree to disagree about the shape of the Earth. You are wrong. It's not something I'm going to agree to disagree with you about. If you say the Earth is flat, I'm going to demand that you give me evidence for it. I will never agree to disagree that the Earth is flat. Then he says, now I know how this works. You're going to screenshot this and post it in the groups we're both in. You probably post it on my timeline and try to humiliate me. Well, you kind of done that yourself, really. I didn't have to do that. You humiliated yourself by giving me your word and then not coming. He says, that would be the action of an angry man trying to manipulate me there. I'm not easily manipulated. I am an angry man. We all know that. And, I am embarrassing you right now by telling everyone that you backed out of the debate you agreed to. He says, I used to be angry too, bro. It's all right. Remember that you have the free will to do and feel as you please. Yeah, you do have free will to do and feel as you please, but unfortunately, there's consequences to actions and free will sometimes. And the consequences to your actions and free will is that I can now expose you as a lying coward to my 50,000 subscribers. Brilliant. Well done. There is also another video coming up, which is it's a new version of my comments videos, a new version of my Flerfs Say What. And I'm going to be including a lot of conversations I have with flat earthers on Messenger and stuff, showing you the stupid shit that they come up with, because honestly, some conversations are just videos on their own. Facty for 279 Canadian says, have you come up with your pirate name yet? FTFE is a good pirate name. Rachel O'Daniel says, for $5, please take care, love you, fight. Well, I fucking love you too. Honestly, all of you amazing people that support me, and Rachel, the way that you constantly support me, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Sigma Step for another $50, dude, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Says, you made the right decision, Craig. Dave bless you. Yes, Dave bless you. Where's Dave? Is he around? No. My son tends to steal Dave and take him to his bed when he wants him to sleep with him. Balthazar228 for $4.99 says, wait, is Craig about to become the House of the Globeheads Poggers? Maybe. I don't know. Christopher and Derpster says, just drag Mallory back on for another debate. No, because Mallory doesn't debate. She just goes, well, other people think the Earth's flat that are celebrities. And I want evidence to talk about. Honestly, Mallory's a bit boring to me. She's not getting a wrench. Yeah, no more Mallory Beaver. You're right, absolutely. So that's about it tonight, guys. There's just a bit of an update, really, on what's going on with me. I am sorry I've been away. I have struggled with my health over the past couple of months. You want to know a funny thing, right? Is I posted in my community page that I had norovirus and I was struggling with it and stuff. And so many Flerfs and anti-vaxxers were like, I thought you had the vaccine. How come you're getting ill? Yeah, honestly. They think that that's an argument. Yes, I'm double vaxxed and I'm going to get the booster when it's offered. But that in no way, considering that's a vaccination against coronavirus, is going to protect me against something else like a norovirus, a rhinovirus, a HIV virus. You know, the vaccine for coronavirus will not protect you against those things. I mean, the vaccine for coronavirus doesn't even stop you getting coronavirus. It just allows your body to fight it off quicker and stops you carrying such a viral load and becoming a transmission vector. But, you know, not understanding vaccines, that's a whole other thing. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of flat earthers in my chat, in my community stuff that are like, well, how come you're ill if you've got the coronavirus vaccine? And then there's the other flat earthers that are saying that, well, you're only ill because you got the vaccination. Haha, see, you got the vaccination and then you got ill. It's your vaccine damaged. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, so there's that. I'm not going to drag this out tonight, guys. I'll just leave it as up as a bit of an update video. Now, I'm going to be recording and editing tomorrow. So you want to give me a couple of days to get that video sorted. So let's say, right, Wednesday, I've got my debate against Wendell Werner about gravity and why it's not included in the standard model of particle physics. And then Thursday, I will try and get out the release of my video. And then Friday, I have another debate against Tony Naum about the shape of the Earth and refraction. And he says that he can prove that refraction isn't the reason why you can see so far. So there is that. Yeah, so let's go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to release content for you guys. Wednesday, a debate. Thursday, a video. Friday, another debate. And then I'm going to get straight on making the next video, which is just going to be a short video about the Anthony Riley being a child predator situation. Oh, and I'll say it again just in case there wasn't a clear place for you to clip this from. The flat earther known as Sleeping Warrior, whose name is Anthony Riley, has become a child predator. I just want, you know, that was clear, right, guys? I said that enough. Please, someone clip that and make sure he sees it, because I would love for him to try and sue me. The reason I'm saying it, if you don't know, is because he is pretending to be a child to target other children on TikTok to tell them about the flat earth. I'm not saying that Anthony Riley is a sexual predator. No, absolutely 100% not. But without a shadow of a doubt, Anthony Riley is being a child predator. He is preying on children. He's pretending to be a child to talk to children about things that, you know, you probably shouldn't be talking to kids about. You don't talk to kids about the flat earth. It's a fucking stupid thing and can ruin their lives. So as far as I'm concerned, he's a child predator, and I'm not going to be afraid of saying that. Please sue me. Sue me, flat earther, Anthony Riley, Sleeping Warrior, you child predator. Ding. Go away, fly. Then we've got Balthazar 228499. Thank you very much. Says Greg House from House MD went through a very similar situation. The great, very real Greg House. Yes. He went through a lot of things. I want to watch House now. Thanks. But like I said, I'm not going to drag it out for tonight. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave this up as a little update video. I'll be back on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with some content for you. Also working on something with Simon Dan. Also working on a music video that includes Mr. Sensible and a couple other people. Yeah, you did hear that, a music video. I've done a rap thing. I've done a rap. And that's going to be it for tonight. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for turning up to hear me ramble for half an hour. And sending the amount of super chats you have in such a short amount of time. Thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, you are the best audience I could ever wish for. I will see you in a couple of days. Take it easy. Remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth. Fight the flat. 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 Yes, Batman is in the music video. Fight the flat. 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 Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.
Fight the fly, fight the fly, fight the